Testing. Testes. Testicular. Hello, everyone. Yes, so today we are going to we are going to do things. We are going to do things. That was fucky. But I think we're good. This Bolshevik, I don't, so you need to change the video resolution. No, I don't. This pops up every time, but technically, I mean, yeah, I mean, technically this stream is working, I think. I mean, it looks fine. Looks good. I think it's decent. I'm gonna move me out of the way a little bit. A little bit more. Make me even tinier. So yeah, I think it's working. Let me just double check that. The desktop is working. I think we're good. So yesterday I was, yeah. So what had happened yesterday? Obviously I attempted to stream, and I just bought this computer, the laptop that I'm using right now. I bought it actually like literally a year ago, exactly a year ago, roughly. Get them knuckle cracks in there, them elbow cracks, neck crack, back crack. All right, anyways. So yeah, I bought my computer about a year ago. I think it was pretty expensive. It was almost $1,000. It's an Asus. It's really good though. Actually, I think it was like 800 maybe. I don't know. It wasn't the most expensive, but it wasn't the cheapest. It was like the higher, like in the higher tier, but it wasn't the top of the line. Essentially for what I use or for what I need it for, it's perfect. Anyways, I bought the computer and it's been excellent. You know, really haven't had too many issues, knock on wood. Actually, I haven't had any issues, knock on wood, until yesterday. Actually, the day before that, I had a weird issue where like it froze or something. I had to reset it and it was fine. But yesterday, I literally went to go stream, and I mean, it was a 2-minute stream because the thing froze. Couldn't do anything. I tried Xing out of OBS, it wouldn't close, and then Ableton went haywire, so what I did, I normally don't do this. I couldn't close, or actually, I went to go shut down my computer, and then it froze in this like just shutting down screen, like it wouldn't go anywhere for like 20 minutes. So I turned it off. I hit the off button, held it for a couple seconds, waited, and then I turned it back on, and it went right back to that shutting down screen. It was the weirdest thing. So I assume it's a safety feature to stop you from shutting it down mid like update or something weird like that. So I turned it off again, walked away, came back, went to the HP loading screen for like an hour. Oh yeah, and then the fuckiest thing ever. I don't even think I can really show a video on here because it's on my phone. This is fucked. So my computer's, I'm waiting for it to load it. I'm just chilling down here, and I was kind of thirsty, but I'm like, I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna get a drink right this second. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go get a drink. So I go upstairs. My son's upstairs with my mom, and I think she was like about to like take him outside or something, do something with him. I can't remember what, but he was getting his shoes on, and I went up there. He asked me to get him a drink, so I got him a drink. I got myself a drink, and so our back door was wide open. We got a screen door, and we got just like a sliding glass door with like the wooden, that wooden like frame thing. And now with my eye disease, I always check that wooden frame. Like I use that as pretty much like, instead of using the Amsler grid, which is just a bunch of little squares on my phone, I use that because it's realistic, and like that way I can basically look at the center point of the grid, and it's a real good indicator if I have any like real noticeable changes. So I close the door, and then I step back and look at the grid, and I can see the backyard. And then I can look at the siding of the house, which is like a couple straight lines, so I can see if there's any like you know, any squiggly lines, any new blind spots, etc. I do it like once or twice a day. So yesterday, so now take in mind, I literally wasn't gonna go upstairs, and I wasn't even gonna check my eyes, but I just like, you know what, I'm here. So the door was wide the fuck open. The screen was closed, but the glass door was wide open. I grabbed the door to shut it. I turn around, and all of a sudden I heard a boom, like fucking loud. My son jumped. I kind of jumped. I turned around. There was a fucking, like literally, I caught the last second of it. There were two birds literally flying. Like it looked like a big bird chasing a little bird. Well, guess what? The little bird wasn't really that small, but I think it was like a, I don't know what kind of bird it was. It wasn't necessarily like a black bird, but it was black. It wasn't like a crow. I don't know. I'm not a bird. I'm not a fucking, you know, botanologist, whatever the fuck you call them. I don't know about birds and shit. But anyways, this bird, the big bird must have been chasing it, and it fucking shot right through that goddamn, excuse me, it shot through that screen, and sorry, I'm like all still shaken up about this. This is messed up. It shot through that fucking screen. Yeah, it shot through the fucking screen. Fuck it. Fuck. Shot through the screen, and it hit the glass window, and it was flying so hard that its neck fucking broke, and it was literally like, I mean, it cut through the screen. That thing was flying so fast, and I know birds have like sharp beaks, so you know it would have, you know, it wasn't hard for it to pierce through the screen, but that thing went through the screen, hit the glass window as soon as I closed, like literally the second I fucking closed it, and it literally like it was the most insane thing because I was frozen in like fear almost because I didn't know what just happened, and it was right next to my head. And I looked at it, and I fucking watched the thing die. It was like opening its beak, and then it just fucking like its head just fell. I fucking lost it. Not only because I wasn't gonna go upstairs, but I wasn't also gonna check my eye, and I also wasn't gonna close the door or any of that shit. And if I would have closed that door like a second later, it was head level with me. Like either that bird would have came flying through the screen at my head, or maybe it would have like crashed through the screen into our house. I don't know. But that shit's so weird. And I looked it up, and there's like, I guess like some spiritual meanings behind like that happening, which is kind of, you know, I kind of, it's a weird, it's just a really weird coincidence because of everything that's been going on in my life, you know. And I guess the thing I got out of it is that like if a bird crashes into your window and dies, especially like right in front of your face, that means it could mean, I guess, that like, you know, like positive change is coming or something. Like, there's a lot of weird things, or like I don't want to get too much into it, but yeah. So yeah, that was like fucked, and it's weird because I was gonna be, you know, I would have been streaming, and who knows if that still would have happened, but it's just so weird how that shit happens. Like if I wasn't up there, my son would have been up there, or he would have been in the backyard. I don't know, but it was like, it's like a sign. It's fucking weird because my computer just randomly stopped working. Like as soon as I started streaming, maybe a half hour later, maybe an hour at tops, you know, I would have been streaming. I just decided to, you know, go upstairs because I was sick of sitting down here, and I was comfortable kind of. And then yeah, that shit happens. I don't know. It's just fucky. But yeah, if any, I don't know. I'm curious. I mean, I know this is a music stream, but I'm curious if anyone's ever had any experiences with that shit, or if that has ever happened to you, because it's weird. I know like birds crash into skyscrapers and like big buildings, which is fine. You know, it's like normal. But like, I'm sorry, I didn't even finish the story. So this is even more fucked. So I'm sorry, this is really fucked. So I kind of like was trying to stay away from the bird because obviously animals carry diseases, and with my eye shit, like I just do not want to get an eye infection. I'm like, you know, so and I'm not like really squeamish, but like when it comes to like birds and like dead shit, like I don't know, I'm just kind of like, especially just birds mainly. Like if there's a dead bird, like I'm kind of fucking like, I don't like to touch that shit. So my sister was not home, but my mom called my sister, and she was gonna. My sister doesn't mind that shit at all. She would have picked it up with her bare fucking hands, and so she was gonna come home to grab it. So this shit happens. I freak out. So I told my mom I was working on my computer, whatever, blah blah blah. So she was watching my son, and So, anyways, they go outside in the front yard, and my mom said that my sister was gonna come home and grab it and throw it out, whatever. I don't know what you do with that shit, but yeah, you throw it in a bag, and who knows. But I took a picture of it, took a video of it, and I was sitting there, and I was just gonna stand there and wait, just to make sure it didn't like fall into the house or whatever. I don't know. But I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go run downstairs for a quick second. I said I'm gonna check my computer, make sure it turned on. It didn't, so I turned it off again. Cycled the power, whatever. Turned it back on, and I was only down here for not even 5 minutes. I run back upstairs, and it was gone. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. My sister got it, and I was like, wow, that was quick. She got home quick. So I go to the front. I was like, oh, I told my mom, I was like, oh, so Lauren got the bird, and she's like, Lauren's not home. I'm like, what do you mean? The bird's not there. I was like, did you get it? And she's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, what do you mean? I was like, the bird's not there anymore. I was like, I just literally came up and it's gone. Like, it's literally gone. So I assumed it like fell. I go over there and I look on the ground, look everywhere. That thing is fucking gone, like gone, and it was wedged in there like really really good, and it was definitely fucking dead. I mean, unless it somehow rose from the fucking dead and flew away. I watched its neck snap like literally in half, so there's no possible way that thing could have flew away. It was dead. I watched it fucking die. So yeah, I go over there and it's gone. I figured maybe it fell on like the ground or something, and there's steps right below it, so it would have been on the steps, especially like a dead weight, like it just would have bird like it doesn't bounce, it would have just like fell, it just would have fell and just stayed there. But it was nowhere, like nowhere. Checked all around, like it was gone. It's fucking gone within 5 minutes. So again, I couldn't see the bird that was chasing it, or even if it was a bird that was chasing it, maybe it was just its wings like spread. I mean, it wasn't a big bird, but maybe it was like a hawk or something chasing it, and it fucking flew into the window. Maybe it was telling me a sign or something. Maybe stop checking my eyes, and maybe that like good things are gonna happen. I don't know. Maybe it means bad. I don't fucking know. But that shit was gone, like just gone without a trace. Obviously the screen was cracked, but it was fucking gone. That shit was fucked. And then after that happened, I was able to get my computer working. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling here, but yeah. So, yeah, yesterday was a very, very eventful day. I ended up running CC Cleaner on my computer, so I was having some issues with Ableton, aside from streaming. So yeah. Anyways, I've been neglecting my computer because I mean, unlike my old computer, which I still have and which still works, my son uses it sometimes just for like games and stuff. But my old computer, I literally just let that shit build up and build up, and I never cleaned it out. With this one, I did the same thing, but after yesterday, I'm like, I gotta clean it out. So I ran CC Cleaner, which I would highly recommend doing. It's a free program, and it basically goes through like all of your temporary files and your internet cookies and your internet cache, whatever you call it, and it clears out all the nonsense. I had 13 gigabytes worth of bullshit, so I cleared that out. I realized that there was like some weird antiviruses running on my computer that it didn't even have, so I don't know if that was a virus, but I got rid of it, and it seems like it was running at 65% memory, which that's way too high. Same thing with the CPU, it was like 50 or 48%, so there was something causing it to do that, but so far, I mean, it seems like it's running good. I'm gonna shut the fuck up now, and anyways, welcome to studio time. It is July 13th, 2019 at 11:20 a.m. Eastern time. How's everybody doing? The one viewer that is myself, probably, most likely. I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna share this on. I think I'll share it on Instagram. I might as well. Oh hey, Ellie Turtle, Evan Breen. This guy's fucking hilarious. Been following this fucking dude since day one on Vine. I remember when Vine, I don't know if any of you guys remember Vine, but Vine was freaking life. And I remember when it first, like literally like the day it came out, I didn't know like what it was, but I think it was Andy Milonakis that like had it. It was either Andy Milonakis or Joe Burris from Born of Osiris. I don't know how I seen that they had it. Maybe they posted something on Twitter or like I don't remember where. Maybe it was even in the App Store. It showed up recommended, but I seen it was like it was like whatever. It said looping this that blah 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 whatever fuck So I was like I downloaded it and I realized that like every single person that was on there, which wasn't a many at the time, it was literally just like all famous people. Like like I said, I know the Born of Osiris, like mainly Joe Burris. He was posting stuff on there. Andy Milonakis. The other guys from Born of Osiris. I just remember them specifically because those are like the first people I followed on there. And I think Ronnie, yeah, I think Ronnie had one. I don't remember, but there was a bunch of other like people on there. Not the big Vine stars that ended up becoming Vine stars or whatever you want to call, say. But yeah, there was just like random famous people on there, and no one was really posting like too much. And like at the time, like I thought it was like kind of cool. I'm like, oh my god, this is like a great idea. And I downloaded it and I was like making just stupid, vines or whatever videos. And obviously I didn't have any followers because like none of my friends, like nobody I knew or nobody that was like not famous like had it. So I was like, oh, that's weird. And I enjoyed it for a while, and I was just mainly for my for shits and giggles. I was making stupid little videos. And at the time when I was with my son's mother when we were together, she was like saying, oh, it's so stupid, whatever. I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be huge. Just watch. And I kind of stopped using it, and then like literally like months later, like I log in, and like that shit is like blowing up. Like it was crazy how big it got so fast. It was like insane, and I'm like, oh my god. I was like, I was using this shit before, like when it first came out, when like nobody was on it, and then you stop using it, and it was just like it blew the fuck up. But yeah, Evan Breen, like all those guys, like fucking Nick Coletti. Like I remember when they first, like when they first got on Vine, like that shit was just, it was amazing. This shit made my fucking day. All right, let's make a quick video here. Hopefully, sound works. It's weird when I don't do my hair because it's like so long on top, and I gotta let it grow. I don't like it. Yo, what's up, guys? So, I am live on YouTube right now doing a studio time. Link is in the description. Come check it out. Come check it out. That was kind of stupid, actually. Let's do this. Yo, what's up, guys? So, I am live on YouTube currently. I'm doing a studio time live stream. If you want to come check it out, click on the link in the description. I'll be working on a bunch of random shit, so don't miss out. Oh, you know what? I forgot to I always copy my tags because I hate typing in like tags over again. So let's get this going and then we'll start. In the meantime, if anybody has any questions, let me know, or if you just want to say hey, let me know in the chat or in the comments. Yo, what's up, guys? So I am currently live on YouTube right now doing a studio time live stream. So if you want to come check it out, click on the link in on my homepage in the description. And yeah, if you got any production questions or just want to come say hey, yeah, do it. So Yo, what's up, guys? So right now I'm currently live on YouTube doing a studio time live stream. So if you got any production questions, or even if you just wanna come chat, say hey, the link is in the description. I'll probably be streaming for about an hour or so. So yeah, make sure you don't miss out on that. I'll be doing lots of cool studio stuff like this. All right, that's good. Yo, what's up, guys? So right now. Oh, yes. Do this and then we will get started. I apologize for the delay. Sorry for the spiels. Just had to get that all out. Just because. I'm live stream. Live right now on YouTube. Come check it out. Link in the description. Link in the description. Okay, that is shared. I just had to post it because you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. It's not about, well, it is kind of about perfection, but for something like that, I don't care. It's just fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No. All right. So there's this thing that keeps popping up and it won't go away. Maybe it'll go away now because I clicked on it. Go away. Welcome to live chat. Remember, maybe if I chat, it'll go away. Welcome, everyone. Actually, we'll just do this. Anyone has production questions? Let me know there in the comments. I'm just gonna see if it maybe makes that thing go away. No, it didn't, but that's alright, I guess. I thought there's a way to watch without comments. Maybe they time out automatically. They might. Thought they did. Oh, I just did something that went away. I don't know. I guess it's fine. Alright, so alright, let's get started. We wasted enough time. Keep getting all these like weird people, not weird people, but like random people like telling me to DM them on Instagram, and then oh yeah, promos, that's what it's for. Okay. It's fucking great. It kind of makes me feel, makes me smile, makes me feel great. Bandles like literally keeps liking all my shit on Instagram, so thank you, Bandles. You guys are awesome. It's kind of funny. I was like, I was getting a new notification. It's like, oh, Bandles liked your video. It's like, let's collaborate, bruh. That'll never happen, but I had a dream. All right, I'm gonna shut up. I had a dream. Actually, like it was weird. I actually had to type it down because it was just strange. I had a dream with Panda Eyes and like Virtual Riot. I don't know if there were any other the Disciple guys in there, but like it was so vivid and it was just weird. Like I went basically like one part of fuck. I'm spieling again, but yeah, I went to Panda Eyes' house and I like talked to Panda Eyes' mom, I think it was, and they had like a really nice house and it was like across the world, and like I couldn't call my mom, or so it was like something weird. Like we went outside and he had like huge fancy like waterfalls and pools in his backyard and stuff, and it was weird, very strange. There's more to it, but I'm not gonna spiel. And then yeah, Virtual Riot was like randomly in it. I don't know why. Like, and I wasn't even like I don't think about that shit like every day, like all day. Like it's just weird. It was such a weird dream. All right, so anyways, I made this little thing actually yesterday on my laptop. I brought my laptop upstairs, which I never do, and I made this sound just literally right off of my computer speakers, which it's kind of I don't like doing just because you can't like really get the full sound. So I try to use headphones, which is okay, but truthfully, like I've noticed that headphones, especially with like the default sound from Serum, it's very, very like piercing in a weird way. Like it's really like irritating to your eardrums. So I just kind of like whipped through this and made this sound yesterday, and like I just tested it out, and I thought it sounded pretty cool. So, come on. Using that comb filter, and yeah, I used the note thing. It's kind of tricky to do this, but if you you know, obviously tune the cutoff, you know, the cutoff, you know, you can change the hertz, and oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that they actually they added that where they if you highlight it, it'll tell you what modulation is on there. I don't think it did that before. Anyways, so I got an LFO shape set to it, which is right here. So basically, it goes up and it stays at the peak level for a minute. So it kind of like ramps up. But the thing with the comb filter is that when you change notes or change key, even by just like one semitone, it doesn't like the frequency does not change like in like what do you want to call it? No, that doesn't make sense. Like in correspondence, like yeah, the frequency of the cutoff doesn't change in correspondence to the key. So like you have to tune it. Like for instance, like I have it right now, so it works with F. If I use E, I still do get like a cool tone, but any further than that, then like you'll notice. So it sounds cool, but if I go to like E flat or D sharp, whatever you want to call it, it still sounds cool. Any lower, maybe it's higher. Let's try F sharp. There you go. So yeah, it loses that like that overtone. So anywhere from like D sharp to like F, it sounds fine. But then when you go higher, it's kind of fucky. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm sorry. It would be fucky. Let's do this. So, like, you can tell that overtone doesn't change. I'm sorry, I forgot to turn this off. So, yeah, it doesn't change, and then after a while, it just gets fucky, even though this technically isn't tuned to F right now because of this modulation. But if I turn the modulation on, then, you know, it makes it. I'm sorry, I forgot to add that part in there. But, yeah, the note thing basically makes it so when you change notes, the cutoff will change ever so slightly. So, in a sense, it moves with the notes, but then it doesn't have the same, like, ratio. So it'll get lost after a couple of notes. Like it won't line up, you know, just so it's fine, but it's just I don't know. It just kind of reminds me of like one of those like Riot 10 sounds in a way. Dun, dun. So, yeah, I made this all on my computer, my laptop, without the speakers, and it was just rough, you know, kind of bullshit. So yeah, these sounds over here, I really didn't even know. This is just like a weird growl that I made. I don't even know what I did with it, or how I did it. Oh, this is an old sound. Let's try something here. Wow, 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 wow. I don't know. Wow, wow. I think I want like a, yeah, probably a half note. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Maybe. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, that sound just doesn't go. So, anyways, let's do something. Oh, I want to show you something cool I discovered the other day. So, obviously, you can use. Let's just. All right. So you can obviously make your own wavetables out of, samples. Million different ways to do it. That actually might be a cool. That actually might be a cool thing to do. So, okay. Normally, how you would do it is click and drag it. You could drag it right onto here. You can import. There's a whole bunch of different ways to import it. You can also click here and import it this way. It's weird because sometimes you get like a different thing. I think it's only if you maybe if you import it like a specific like I'm trying to think. I don't know. Yesterday when I was doing this, there was like something else that was coming up. Like it was just like one option. It said import E0 at 22 hertz. It was like a specific thing. So there's many ways to import samples. Basically, that's my point. Another way to do it, you can go to import here, and you get all the same options right here. So I forgot what FFT is. I think it stands. It's like some frame rate basically. I think it means like for instance like FFT recent 256 is 256 frames. So the higher the frames, the more detailed it's going to be. Lower the frames, the more glitchy and more quantized it's gonna sound, or like squarified, whatever you want to call it. Um, but I seen another thing too, audio to single cycle. So I never seen this before, so I clicked on this, and obviously it's gonna bring up the load page. So let's go to. I want to find Splice. The fuck is Splice? That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck. There we go. Oh, oh yeah. I guess we could see. So this is in G House function loops. I just thought this was very interesting. So I just wanted to show you real quick. Really. I don't know which one this is. Fuck. I feel like this isn't even the right thing. Bass 01. I mean, it's not technically not a one shot. Is this it? No. Nope. There we go. All right, so drag that in, and what it will do, and you could get some cool results with this. Instead of spreading out the wavetable across like a bunch of, basically instead of importing the wavetable in a three-dimensional, what do you want to call it? Like in a three-dimensional spectrum, not spectrum. Yeah, I mean, instead of importing it into a three-dimensional plane, it will import the sample into a one-dimensional wavetable, like just one singular wavetable. So this turns into this. Sounds like shit, but again, it's kind of cool because then you can, I know it's kind of like weird, but I guess the point is you can import like multiple. So if we wanted to go here, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Let's just go. I'm just gonna import one of my fucking fly. Stupid because I can't even see the flies either that good because of my fucking eyes. I don't know how they keep getting down here. It doesn't make sense. I swear. Get my fly swatter. Fucking hand puppet. Fucking weird. Let's do this one. And then we'll do another one. I don't even know which ones these are, so it's gonna be kind of tricky, but we'll go to loops. I know for sure. Type. So I know all of these ones are pretty good. This is gonna be a long one. Yeah, it's a little piercing. No, we didn't want to do that. We want to do I don't know. I don't fucking know. But anyways, we got these three wavetables, which again, this is exactly how the sample it imports it in one thing. So now what we can do is go ahead and morph it. It's not a great example because these aren't like amazing samples, and when you import like a long sample into one wavetable, it crams in all the information, and you don't always get good results. But what you could do, we could do something like this, and maybe let's edit the bin. Let's see. Whoa, that was weird. That was kind of cool, actually. To be honest, I don't even know what this bin editor does. I've never really used it before. Holy shit, that's cool. That's like a spaceship, like alien sound. That's cool. I've never used this before, actually. Oh, it's frequency. That's what it is. Ooh. This might be cool. Let's try it. That looks cool too. Except the only thing I don't like about this last position is that it's got like this really screechy sound. I thought there was a I know you can high pass it, but oh, that's cool. Ah, so that's another way. I didn't know that you can invert it that way. Because obviously inversion, phase inversion, you know, if you have, like for instance, I showed this the other day, this is kind of cool. I showed it with a triangle wave though, just because it's simpler, but, and now we have its inverse, which is, you know, it's literally just, you know, flipped, it's inverted. The higher we turn the level up, the quieter it gets because they're canceling each other out. I'm not going to explain this really too much in detail again, but this is the principle behind like making your own acapellas. So what you would do, for instance, oscillator A is, let's just say it's the full track. Instrumental, you know, it's the instrumental and the vocals, that's the full track. And then oscillator B would be just the instrumental because we want to isolate the vocals. So you have the instrumental, the thing that the tracks share the instrumental in common. So what you would do then is invert just the instrumental, and it'll essentially, in theory, cancel out the instrumental in the original track, leaving only the vocals behind. The only thing, the reason it's so hard to do that, is because they literally have to be identical. So if we, right now we only got one playing, so we turn it up, now they're completely canceling each other out. If we offset this by 1 degree, they are no longer lining up, they are no longer in phase, they are no longer canceling each other out because technically now they are two different things, they have two different starting points. So it becomes difficult, especially, you know, with a long song, because the instrumentals, depending where you get it from too, you know, even if you get the two tracks from the same source or different sources, or even if they're different volumes, they will not cancel each other out. So they literally have to be identical. Have to be the same volume. Again, if I turn the gain down, they no longer line up, they're no longer in sync, so they do not cancel each other out. So for those of you, you know, who, you know, want to make your own acapellas, or, you know, we're curious how that shit works, that's the science behind it. It's just phase inversion, and you know, it'll cancel each other out. And if you're having a hard time doing it, you know, I'll probably, maybe one of these days I'll make a video. I just gotta find like a good example to use, because I myself have experimented with it before, and I was never able to get the identical you know, instrumental. Like, it was always like there was always something different about it. You know, again, it has to be at the same exact position. It can't be a millisecond off or it will not work. It has to be the same gain, everything. It has to be identical. You know, so I do got a bunch of acapellas and instrumentals, you know, that I can maybe mess with one of these days. I'm not gonna do it today, but you know, if you guys want a video on that, maybe I'll make something. So yeah, that's that. Um, Well, it's actually kind of cool. It sounds kind of like an organ. Might make this into something here. So it's funny. I literally don't have many leads in my library, at least recently. Like I haven't made any like cool leads. I've been working on like only bass patches, which is stupid, but it's clipping for some reason, probably just because it's too loud. Yeah. I gotta save this. This is cool. It's kind of random. I didn't expect it to turn out that way, but I think I'm gonna start a new. I don't even know what to call these things anymore. I'm just gonna call it like complex wavetable 1, maybe. I don't know. I feel like this will make a pretty cool bass sound, actually, too. That's pretty cool. It's like just the right pitch where it, like, I don't know what that term is called, but it's pretty cool. kind of like a fan when a fan spins. After it gets to like a certain point, it'll like, it looks like it's spinning backwards. I think that's like the same principle there. Let's make the organ first, because that was like my first plan. That was weird. There's the fly. I just broke my screen. But I may have gotten the fly. Oh, son of a bitch. This is the second time. I'm afraid to smack my screen. That's what happened yesterday. I smacked it and it like flashed. Oh, frig. Oh well. Anyways. Alright. Yeah, I will get that fly eventually. It sounds so cool. Here's a cool little trick. So with reverb, if you use a high size and a low mix, you'll get like a real clean sound. And then if you want like reverb that's drowning out the sound, you just obviously use a higher mix. You know, this actually could make a really cool pad sound. I'll leave that. I don't know if that. I don't know why that looks big. There we go. Alright, yeah, this is kind of cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw a little EQ in here just to get rid of that that high frequency whining sound. I'm actually gonna turn this off for a minute. Throw a macro on this too, just because why not? Oh, back. My neck and my everything hurt. Alright. I think this is the second lead that I have in here. Keep it simple like that. Let's just do organ. Organ. Oh. There we go. Anyways, we got another viewer, I think, so welcome. Hello. I don't know how accurate this thing is, to be honest, but welcome. Alright, so now let's make a cool bass out of this. Let's tone down the reverb here. Actually, let's get rid of the reverb for now. For some reason, like my chest hurts. Not my heart, the opposite side. It's weird. Oh, there we go. Maybe, I don't know. Probably stretched too hard. That's what probably happened. All right. We got to get rid of this too. I'll just do a high or a low pass. Going bump bump. kind of like that offset sound. We gotta add like a lot of grit to this. I don't even know if it's gonna work out, but we'll try it. Let's see. We need some sub bass. Oh, why did I do that? All right, let's now I want this to be different. Actually, I'm gonna make a different one. This is gonna be just real quick. Okay, now let's really try to shape it with this filter here. What do we... Oh, we had a comb filter there. I think we should actually do this instead. Yeah, there we go. And now I'll add this because I want this to be after, and I kind of want it to affect the sub bass too without like killing it. Or whatever, I don't know. I don't know what I just said. Try phase filter maybe? There we go. Except this has got to be a different one. This is going to be like the timbre shaping LFO. So I'm going to do a couple like nice humps here. Gonna be different heights. sounds crazy as hell. That is super loud. It sounds weird with the compression for some reason. That does not sound anything like I wanted it to. Use this to maybe shape it. Let's try something else. Let's actually... Let's try this. Make a cool wavetable possibly. It looks like it repeats a lot, but I'm just gonna cut it off like right over here. Normalize it, crossfade it real quick, just to see. Sounds a little bit better. I think the other like wavetable was too muffled almost. Doesn't sound. I think we're gonna start over. This just doesn't sound. I don't like this sound. Where's LFO5? What the fuck? Where's LFO5? Oh, because I technically didn't use LFO4. Alright, we're starting over. I don't like this. Alright. Let's see what we can find. I wonder if this would work. I don't know. Didn't think so. Effing bass. Come on. We'll get there someday. Here we go. try this. This might be a decent wavetable. I don't know. It's got some cool harmonics. Or some cool tones. So this will be our effects LFO. Or at least our detune LFO. Maybe you throw it on the distortion too. Oh, let's see. Fucking like rhythm bass. Ooh, that's loud. Fuck, I didn't realize I had it so loud. So these can actually be turned down to F0. Ooh, that sounds kind of cool, actually, in context. Let's get the volumes right, because something isn't right. That's why I don't like making things on speakers, laptop speakers. Don't bump, 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 bump. See, that tone isn't, the overtones are kind of off a little bit from the two different sounds. Oh. No. I forgot they added a scream filter to this thing. Nope. I'm gonna save this. Because I think by itself, this sound might actually have some potential. I think it's just a little too, like, the overtones don't really match, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm just kind of fucking around anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter, but, oh no. Ah, there we go. Okay. Looks like we got another viewer, so if that is accurate, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. If you got any questions, if you got any questions regarding production, or if you just want to chat, say hey, let me know in the comments. Right now I'm just kind of fucking around. I don't know what else to say. The sound is so fat with both of these, so this is like they're the same sounds with different overtones or different comb settings. In case you guys are curious, see, it's tough. Some of the sounds, it's hard for me to show like how they're made, because these wavetables, obviously none of you guys are gonna have. I actually haven't released any like wavetable packs in a while. I used to like put them on my YouTube, videos, like the descriptions, and a while ago I used to get a lot of downloads, but I haven't done that in a while. But maybe soon, once I finish a couple of these packs, maybe I'll release some of the wavetables. So if anyone wants to join in with the video, they can. But this. So what I did here, this is like a timbre type thing. So the bend mode. Just gives it like that click in the beginning and the end, if you can hear it. But when we add it back in, it's hard to hear, but it's there. This is a timbre one, that crazy fucking shape. And then literally all I have to do is just tune the comb filter a little bit, and you can totally change the pitch of the sound. I love the sound of comb filters, and yeah, for those of you who don't know what an actual comb filter is, it's obviously it's a comb filter because it looks like a comb, but this is actually something I just found out recently, which I didn't actually know the scientific, like, what it was actually doing besides, a bunch of peaks and notches, whatever you want to call them. But the comb filter actually, like, it's kind of like a delay. So what it does, it actually plays back in a sense, like it plays back a version of the sound, but slightly delayed, I believe. So it's kind of, it gives it like that more like that metallic-y, phasey type sound, I guess, if that's the best explanation. And I think the difference between the plus and the minus, it's just like inverted. One's inverted and one's not, I think. I don't know for sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, basically, I guess the bulk of that information, the thing that I'm dead set on is that, or I know for sure is that the comb filter, again, it's like a delay type effect. This is greatness. But you see, I don't really have any effects here. I literally just got some simple shit. And, for those of you that think you have to use every serum effects, well, actually, yes, you do. You do have to use it, or you're not a sound designer. If every single one of these things is not on, you are not a sound designer. But no, so anyways, I have very minimal like effects on this thing, and the only thing I threw on the post-processing is sausage fattener, and it sounds fantastic. And I believe this wavetable, I think it is from, I think it is just like a sample. I can't think. know, I'm gonna throw a macro on this one because I want to be able to tune that so it matches up with that new sound that we just made. Oh, that's right. I threw the note on it. Can't find that sweet spot anymore. That's weird how that happened. I wonder if I pan one of these left and right. I wonder how that would sound. Yoink, 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 yoink. I'm just gonna turn these down a little bit because they are rather loud, especially when they're played together. I think that's a very nice layer. Tune this one a little bit now. Oh, those are exactly the same. So actually then this one will be... Still think they sound a little too similar. Sounds, it's the beginning. Fuck. We'll do this just to avoid any fuckery. thought I had... That's weird. I really thought I had a thing on here. Swear I did. Oh, that's like a lot quieter. I think the tones are proper. That's pretty good, actually. I'm pretty happy the way that this is turning out. Again, this was just like a little idea that I started yesterday on my laptop. So yeah, this will be... I mean, we don't have to group them, but just in case I want to process them or add different effects. Oh, nope. Shit, it's hard to see everything. Can't wait till my new glasses come in. Hopefully it, you know, obviously it's not going to change the macular degeneration Bolshevik. But hopefully, I mean, these things are scratched beyond belief. I've had these for 10 years. Probably half the reason I can't see good. Perfect. Not really, but close. I don't know why I have these two random kits here. I forgot what I was doing with those. It's kind of weird. Let's get rid of those. Also, if anybody has any questions about production, you know, like I said, let me know in the comments. You know, if there's anything you want me to go over or anything I want me to show you. I will try my best. I got the chat up on my phone. Seems like we got a couple viewers, so hopefully, hopefully y'all are enjoying the stream so far. You know, I do want to stream more frequently, and I want to try to get these streams more interactive. So, also, if you do enjoy these streams and want to see more, you know, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and give this video a thumbs up. You know, let me know your feedback. You know, let me know what you think. Anything I could change, anything I could add. You know, whatever, let me know. I'm open to ideas and constructive criticism. Alright, so let's work on shaping this sound right here. I always duplicate it because I'm afraid that I'm gonna, like, fuck it up, and then, you know, I don't want that to happen. Dun, 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 dun. That's kind of what I want to go like dun 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 dun. So if I half this, also, here's another weird thing that I've noticed for a long time, and haven't done anything about it because I don't know what to do about it. So, little thing, in Ableton, obviously you got like your magnifying glass up here, you got the little speaker, you got the arrows. Like basically the mouse changes all over the place, you know, obviously, because when you put your hand over a function like down here to grab something, like you can, do different things. I noticed when I open up Serum, sometimes the mouse, it's like Serum's transparent, and the mouse will change to whatever is like directly behind it. Like right, I just had it happen. Oh, oh, right there. See, so like it's picking it up. Oh yeah, see, look, it's zoom out. It's like somewhere. Nope. Oh, unless that's just in Serum. But regardless, yeah, the mouse for some reason changes. Sometimes. It doesn't do it all the time, but it's just sometimes changes to whatever's behind it, and it's super annoying. So I don't know if anyone else has had this happen to them, but I've updated Serum. This is the newest version of it, obviously. So yeah, I don't know. It's just strange. So anyways, kind of want to make this like more choppy. I wonder if we use LFO2 for like the main amp. I don't know if that'll sound good. It probably won't work right. LFO2, do the global amplitude. Oh, there we go. Oh, sweet, and in the sense it's, oh, sweet, I can put an aux source on this. It sounds kind of cool, actually. I should actually, you know what? I should have saved this first. Fork. Sounds actually kind of better. I probably have so many. I just keep saving these patches because I'm like afraid of losing them. Because like, especially when I'm using them in a track, like if I forget to like duplicate the track and then, I make an edit and then I don't save it, then I'm like, I fucking lose it. And sometimes, when you're just messing around experimenting, you don't remember what you did. And you can get great results on accident, so. That's weird that it's still... Huh. Oh, wait. No. Something's, like, off. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's fine. Alright, see, look at right now. The mouse is changed to the up and down thing, which obviously that serum doesn't change the thing, you know? Ooh, whoa. I feel like the delay was almost killing the sound a little bit. Why is that? Oh no. Oh no, it's gonna crash. No? Okay. Uh oh, it's gonna crash. It's gonna crash. Fuck. Please don't. Please don't crash. Fucking did. Knew it. Knew it was gonna happen. Shit. I'm fucking mad now. Because I don't think any of that shit saved. Ah. Oh, I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. It's crazy. Fuck. I knew that was gonna happen. I literally knew that was gonna happen. This is why you save frequently, folks. Luckily, Ableton's got like a recovery thing for like if it crashes, but it doesn't save your presets. Usually. Now I'm gonna get 2 instances of Ableton. Anyways, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing on this fine Saturday? So it's gonna be one of these days-ish. Everything was fine. Up until this bullshit happened. Before I click on Ableton 100 times and make sure it's not running in the background. Oh. Yeah. Why does this happen? Why is it doing that? See, it's weird. Seriously? Like, why? Okay, there we go. Frick. Only took that. Why does it do that? I freaking hate technology so much. I really do. It's great, but it's fucking stupid. It's more stupid than it is good. Yes, I do want to recover, but it's not gonna do the presets, and I'm gonna be very upset. By the way, it is 1 o'clock, so I'm gonna stream for a little bit longer. I didn't realize I've already been going for 2 hours, so if anyone's got any questions, now would be the time to ask. Regarding anything like production related, you know, Ableton, Serum, like anything, you know, if you want me to show you something or just answer a quick question, you know, let me know in the comments, or if you just even want to say hi, you know. When and if I actually get this channel like going good, I'll probably be doing more like, you know, I'll be doing giveaways and stuff. So I know if that day comes, I ever get like even 100 subscribers. That's my goal, to get 100. I'm at like 32, I think, right now, which is, I mean, I haven't streamed in a while, or haven't posted. I don't post enough, so it's understandable. But I want to get to 100, and once I get to like 100, I'm gonna do like a giveaway to all the first 100 people that ever subscribed to my channel. So make sure you're one of those top 100. It might be a while, it might be a long time, but you could say that you were here first. Fuck, it didn't save. Maybe it did. Yeah, so these are just like the bass sounds. Frick. Alright, we gotta make some quick edits here. Usually it doesn't save the presets. Like, usually it'll just go back to like default. Oh, my elbows. Yeah, oh, so maybe it kind of did, because I put the macro on here and it didn't save that, so maybe we can get a better sound than before. I can do this. So let's save this now. I gotta shape that growl too. This is gonna be like, I don't know, this is a little idea I started, but I'm probably gonna turn this into something, truthfully. Maybe I'll do it on the stream here. Oh, and also before I end the stream, I do want to play, so the last time I streamed, I created a song, I started a song. I want to play that for you guys, before I, end the stream, which will be in like a few minutes here. But I switched the key to F. It was in D sharp, I believe, or D flat. I forgot what the heck it was. I think it was like E flat. And I switched it to, or no, it was D. It was something weird. It was a weird. Oh no, it was A. I think it was like I don't even know. But anyways, I switched it to F because it just, the sub bass and the bass sounds, it was too high. Like it was too high or too low. That's why E, F, like, even G, those are like perfect for, you know, dubstep or anything, just because like you want those bass frequencies to hit that sweet spot, and it's right in that range. Oh yeah, see, that didn't save. Maybe we can actually, let's try something here. Maybe if we do the same thing that we did like before, but let's keep this shape. I wonder if it'll sound good. I forgot I changed this one too. That's right, to match that sound a little better. Durr. Oh, why did I do that? That was weird. Okay, I'm gonna save this real quick, and I'm gonna show you guys the other thing, and then I'm gonna end the stream. I like that a lot. Alright, let me open this. I hate when my tattoo, like when the weather changes, it rises for, you know, it rises, it gets like swollen, like, and this is, I actually got this exactly a year ago. It happened with this one when I got it, but then it only happened for like the first year. But I live in Buffalo, New York, so it's like the weather changes here all the fucking time, so it's just, you know, I'm constantly, like, usually it's like the first month of winter when it goes, you know, when it's like winter really hits. When it gets cold, it gets raised, then it adjusts, and then when spring comes, kinda, and then when summer comes, it, like, you know, but then it's just weird, I don't know. It's just like the ink reacts to the weather or the pressure or something. Something fucky. I'm not quite sure if... I'm afraid that this may have overloaded the stream. Never mind. I think we're good. Okay, so I'm just gonna play this real quick. This is the thing that I started during the stream, and again, I changed it all, so I'm gonna start from this point right here. Probably gonna take a minute to load everything.
Crazy motherfucker. Break your fucking.
So yeah, that's the first half of the drop. Still kind of working on tweaking a few things, especially this first part right here. It's got to blend more into it, so I'm just trying to find the right sounds. And then this, I just kind of like, I was testing out different ideas. So this isn't necessarily going to be there, but this is like another part of the drop, I guess. You know, there'll probably be like this little build-up after that first part, and then it'll go into something like this, maybe. But this is what I got. Again, it's just very repetitive, but I'm just kind of, again, mapping things out, trying to think of where I want what to go. So yeah, that's that. I really like this melody over here. This is so catchy. So yeah, that is it. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here and go get some food. Thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that stream. Again, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions regarding production, let me know in the comments. If you want me to do a tutorial, it'll probably be in a stream, just for now, until I, kind of get better and shit, and you know, can bear to sit and edit videos. I'd rather stream because it's just easier. But I will be posting videos eventually in the future, hopefully. But yeah, if you want any tutorials or anything covered, let me know. And yeah, subscribe. So I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully, maybe I'll stream tomorrow for a little bit. So yeah, stay tuned. Peace.